going on, everybody? Just want to do a quick update now on the Chevelle. Finally back on the Chevelle here, so I wanted to do a quick video to kind of see how I'm trying to get back on track with this build, since now my truck is now fixed and I don't have to work on that anymore, hopefully for a very long time. But I took the steering wheel column out to paint that. It was pretty, it was the original column in it, and it was just, old and had some surface rust in the areas, whatever. So I pour 15 the shaft here and the column up until here. And then this is the part that actually is that's exposed in the car, and this was actually green, which is the original color of the interior. I painted it with that SEM trim black, and it did decent, but it's not great. So as you can see, and this is like 3 light coats, or two light coats and 1 medium coat. But as you can see, it's dull here and shiny here, and there's some excuse me, y'all, there's some blotchy areas. I don't know if you can see, but this whole area here, you probably can't see because of the glare, it's all just really dull. Like one's kind of like a matte color like that, and then you see the shiny area. So I don't really like how it laid, so I'm just gonna recover it. The interior color scheme that I'm actually going with is black and gray. So I'm hoping to do like gray door panels, and the whole side of the interior of the car will be gray, and then the rest of the car will be black. So I might just paint that gray and kind of leave it at that. So I'll probably just go to O'Reilly's and just get some gray spray paint, or go to Westco. Actually, that's what I'll probably do, go to Westco and buy some gray paint and just paint the column here gray, and then leave this part black. And obviously that's going to be in the engine compartment there, so we'll leave that black. So I'll probably just do that and then leave it be. So finally attacked that. That's been something that I wanted to do for a while. As far as the engine and the piston springs, or not springs, but what am I trying to say? The rings. I went ahead and just stopped it to send them back, and I ordered them off eBay from a company called Titan Engines. They actually have really, really good feedback, but man, it's been a bitch trying to get them to process my return. I don't know if they're just super backed up, or they just only got one person working the returns or something. I don't know, but I actually finally had to call them. I just went online and found their number, and he was like, oh, I'm getting to it today. And this is like 2.5 days later, and I sent them a message previously before all this started. So I probably won't be ordering from them again, just because I don't like waiting and me having to go after and pitching in the extra effort for me to go after them to get back to me. So just waiting for my return, and I actually think they just emailed it to me just now. So I'll send them back and just order some new rings. I'll probably get some sealed power rings instead this time, and just hopefully those are good. So let me take you over to the car here, and I'll show you some couple things that I did on that yesterday. All right, y'all, so real quick, and as you can see, it freaking snowed again. Man, I know this ain't much, y'all, compared to some of you guys in the Midwest and other places on the East Coast, but we don't really get snow like this. And for it to continuing to keep snowing, I mean, obviously the last time it snowed a lot, but I'm just tired of it, ready for it to go away, especially when you're not kind of used to it snowing. I'm ready for the spring, y'all, and I'm sure you guys are too. But anyways, I got the Chevelle pulled out and just under my carport right now until I can get my garage back from the engine being worked on. But I have been working on this. So as you guys know, I went with the big block heater core cover, and I don't know if I showed you guys this, but right here originally is where the normal heater core came out, and the hose is attached to right here. So the big block actually moves it over to here, and then the inlets there, or outlets, or whatever you want to call them, come out over here, so it relocates them. However, the cover here does not cover the holes there, and the holes are partially covered right here and here, so I can't stick like a grommet or anything in it. So got this idea actually from Rob on Bad Luck Garage who's doing a Nova LS swap, and he just took a piece of like aluminum or galvanized roofing material that's pretty thin. Well, not really galvanized roofing, but just some galvanized metal material that's really thin that you can actually cut with those cutters there, and just made a cardboard template. And that's what I made. I just used a cereal box and cut it down, made a template, and then went off the template and cut that out and made that. So that covers there, and he actually riveted in. I'm either going to rivet it in and or just use like some self-tapping screws and just screw it down, probably in 4 different sections right there, or 3 different sections, so it stays tight. And then the bolts here will keep that tight. I'll probably put some sealant there so I won't get any leaks, and obviously seal this around there so water can't get into the inside of the cabin. But that turned out pretty good, y'all. So I'm just gonna do some minor trimming here to kind of make it a little bit more flush. I liked how that turned out, and then I'll cut it here and just make it a little bit more flush and nice looking. And I'll probably end up just painting as well too. So, but yeah, I liked how that turned out. That laid pretty good, and I'll get that squared away and finally get this cinched down. As far as the inside, so there's some leftover material for my my firewall insulation, and I installed that, and you probably can't really see it too well, but it's in there, and I got those little black fasteners there, and they you just push them through the already pre-cut holes there, and you just, if you can kind of see it there, you just lay it in there and then tap them in, and they have some insert cutout pieces that you can take out to, like, that uncovers or so you can have access to like the brake pedal and the emergency pedal and just the accelerator pedal. You can see there as well, and it actually turned out pretty good. I got that off eBay. It was like 25 bucks, and then it turned out really well. Let me see if I can get a little closer. So my light's on now. I'm just doing everything on my phone, but you can kind of see it a little bit better here. So that's kind of how it lays, and you can see that piece right there that's kind of cut out. Now you can leave that on. Like, my car has no use for me to take that out, so I just left it on. But like here on the heater core, there was a big piece that I took out, which is actually right here. And obviously if I didn't need it, I could leave it on, but I do need it for the heater core, so I took it off. And yeah, it turned out really good, y'all. So it's coming along. Again, a lot of these parts I just order off eBay. So also I did some work to my brake pedal. So being that this is the original brake pedal and it has some surface rust in there, this pedal did not go down easy at all. And I finally freed it up, and it would go down easier, but then it would just stay down. Excuse me, it wouldn't return. And I had a problem beating that stud out or whatever that holds the brake pedal in. And so I kind of just left it be in hopes that it would work. And I really didn't like it. And so after a while, when I got some more time, I was able to pound on it some more and get it out. And then I just lubed it with some grease. Cleaned it. I actually used some sandpaper in there. It was some surface rust inside there. I think that was binding it up. And then I used some grease and greased the heck out of it. And now I push it down and it returns on its own. And I also replaced that spring there. Also got that off eBay. So yeah, y'all, it's turning out pretty dang good. Everything's been painted and replaced on here, and so I'm just gonna keep plugging away now that I can work on it again, and it'll be good to go, y'all. So coming along, I think the next steps, probably I might try to attack the seats. I don't know yet, but we'll see, because this originally had bench seats, so you got a hole here, and then a hole there and there. So I'll probably use these 2 stock location holes. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for the others. So, but yeah, that's it, y'all. So I'll try to keep the videos coming. I'll chime back in. It's getting cold out here, so I'm gonna go back inside. All right, we'll holler at y'all later.